Habi La Extranjera está muy bueno.
It's a very subtly told film, which is why it's quite beautiful.
I really like the main character. She was very good at acting, and she was like really good at playing like the silent role.
Yeah, I think it was quite a modest film as well. The actress was also quite subtle at playing, and I think she did a really good job of portraying someone really young. I thought the girl was meant to be 14.
And it's just like a growing up film, and it was quite nice. There were lots of like characters that you were always like, oh, what are they doing? Like well, why are they in the film? But then in the end, it was like quite compassionate of everyone who's in the film.
It's like what we're going through, growing up, but we're in Berlin, and we're pretending to be press, so we are lying.
Yeah, we've got our line.
The story that revolves around this young girl who's just moved out of her home or whatever. She's on a trip, her first and last trip, and she stayed in some sort of hotel, and her name is not Habi, her name is Annie or something like this, and she somehow notices this Muslim community and slowly begins to embed herself within this community, especially involving herself with a Muslim girl.
But then she really likes the family of the Muslim society and the rituals, and she gets really intrigued, and she finds lots of friends, which she obviously hasn't had before, in a family, which she obviously hasn't had before. So she starts getting really involved, but she realises because she's actually Argentinian, she won't be accepted in society, so she pretends she's called Habi, which she saw a name of on a wanted poster, but she was like, yeah, I'll just pretend I'm called the Habi Rafat. Yeah, and then she falls in love with the guy, and yeah.
She sort of falls in love with this boy and gives a fake name, Habiba Rafat or something like this. And she doesn't really think much of her lie, and just sort of, it's not only about her literally being in a different community, totally different. She says she's Lebanese when really she's Argentinian. It's also about how she's growing up. She's finally away from home for the first time, and she's dealing with it. But she's created another fake world for herself. She doesn't really think about the consequences much. And of course, in the end, this lie sort of comes crashing down on her. But